Hello all, and we're back to Persona 4 Golden. Hello, Wada. What is up with you, dude? Also, congrats on being first. What do... Wee! What do? What quest do we have? Oh. We could talk to the Foxy again. Eating mac and cheese bunnies? How are they, by the way? You like them? I'm glad. Like, Annie's mac and cheese is the best box mac and cheese, and I will fight people about it. But what else has been going on with you, Wada, besides the tasty mac and cheese? Oh, hello, Drifter! What is up with you, dude? The new Kafki emoji? That's a very cute emoji. Nothing really. Not sure if I want to go to my company shindig. Ugh. I straight up wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like, okay, so this is like my personal feelings about like company whatever. Is that like company socials, I think, are terrible for you as an individual. Because it's this thing where it's like you are still at work. You're not, but you're still at work. Like, if that makes sense. And also, like, it definitely feels manipulative. Because the company isn't doing it for your benefit. The company is doing it for their benefit so that it's like, oh, you'll make friends, and then, like, you'll make friends, you'll, like, have, personal feelings about, like, the company and everything. And it's just this thing. Nah, it's open bar. Paid by the CEO, open bar. Just go there and be the person that everybody hates. But I still feel like you're still, like, your brain is still gonna be like, you're at work. Like, subconsciously, you're going to feel like you're still at work. Even though it's like an open bar and whatever. And it's just like, I don't like it. It feels It feels manipulative. Um, I don't like it. Also, I very much have this thing about, like, like, these people are not, the people that I work with are not my friends. They are my coworkers. Those are two separate people. And, like, don't overlap. Don't overlap those things. That doesn't make sense. Like, independent contractor but hired on by my company? What? That doesn't make sense. Like, aren't independent contractors and employees, like, separate categories of employment? Fuck it. Let's eat some Chinese food. Actually, wait. We gotta find this person. I bet they're not here. I bet they only show up when it's sunny. Yeah, so the government has contract day. I work for contract day. So, like, obviously only share what you feel comfortable, but so, like, technically Wada is a government employee? They don't have any direct... Okay, so... So you are a government contract, but you still are employed by a private company? I'm trying to wrap my head around this. This is so weird. Okay. 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 That's interesting. But, like, you still do have coworkers. Like, you still do work with others. Those are the people that you work with. But they are all hired by different companies. But, like, I don't really define coworkers as, like, you're hired by, like, different individuals. Like, who you report to doesn't matter. It's who you work with. Like, when I worked at the pharmaceutical company, I had coworkers that had a different boss than me, because they were the animal techs and not the animal caretakers. So like, they had a different boss, but we worked directly with them, for taking care of the animals. So I still considered them coworkers. And, like, they did a lot of, like, the company didn't plan events, but they all, like, did, like, events and stuff together, and I was just kind of like, do you guys go home? Do you, like... Obviously, they have lives outside of work, but it just kind of felt like, you guys go home? Like, do you do anything besides this? Because it's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, but the Shindig is just my company, so there's no one I know. Oh! 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 Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Then honestly, it's kind of more of a mixer for you, isn't it? That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I don't know. Just hearing people who, like, are at work and, like, talking with their coworkers about how they're gonna do stuff with each other afterwards, it's like, do you do anything else besides this? Like, I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Maybe I will. Just going with the sign that says don't talk to me. I'm here for the food and booze. I feel like they're basically whores. I feel like the military is a little different, right? Because in the military, they put you in a situation, right? Where if you don't, well, at least, I don't know. I've never been in the military, so at least this is what, like, I've heard and kind of, like, this is, like, what I've heard from, like, other people and also, like, just, like, stuff that I've read about the military and whatnot is that, like, if, you know, you're kind of put in a situation where, like, you have to have an interpersonal relationship with some of these people, otherwise you are going to have a very bad time. Not even in just, like, your time there is gonna super suck, but also just in, like, the whole, like, if you get sent out somewhere, you want people to give a fuck about you so that, like, they extra take care of you. Because, like, the military, like, the different branches of the military all kind of take care of each other within their little pods. Whatever it's called. They are all basically yeah. So yeah, so like the military puts you in a very, very unique situation that I feel like is different from work because when you're in the military, you more than likely don't get to go home. Like that's not an option. I had a friend's dad who was in the military, and he got to go home, but that's because he was like a ranked officer. Thank you, Wada. But he was like a ranked officer, so he got to like go home to his family when he was like done. Also, I think too, he and his wife got married like while he was still in high school. So I think that also made the military treat him differently. I think he also had like an adopted daughter too because like she had a kid like when they got married, so like I think that he was treated differently by the military just because it's like you have a wife and a kid, like yay. Yeah, you do get some perks. Yeah, because that's what I heard is that like if you have a wife and a family, um they try to not send you to like death zones immediately or some shit like that. Well, that's not true. Cause like I know I had we had a guy in our anime club who like he was married and like his wife was gonna have a baby and they were like, "Hey, so we're gonna ship you off to like Libya. Have fun, bye." It ended up not working out. Like it got canceled for whatever reason, so he got to stay here, but it was just like, bro, what? If your time comes, yeah. If you if it's your time. That sounds so morbid. I'm not gonna lie. Like that sounds so morbid. Thanks, Grim Reaper State. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I feel like that applies to toilets and toilets only. Or it should apply to toilets and toilets only, you know?
on, Big Bro.
Please stop, ma'am. It's still raining. Maybe now Toe will wake up soon. Please, for the love of God, wake up. Maybe I'll read a book. For young readers. We'll do that. Wait, and put on a little makeup? What? I am thorough. From that song? What? I don't even know what he's talking about. So... on world maps. Oh, it's a System of a Down song. I only know a handful System of a Down songs, so... yeah. I'm trying to think. So in a world map situation... Chop Suey. You know what's funny? Like, I hear Chop Suey and I don't hear the words. It's just noise. It's just noise. Honestly. It's really funny because I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and their songs are nonsense most of the time, but like Hello, Oliver. But yet I hear every single word that they're doing, even though it's complete and utter fucking nonsense. That's how I feel about Korn too. It's like, this is just noise. This is just noise. You know, it's like white noise or something. I'm trying to think. So I feel like Japan's on the right edge. Yeah. I don't want you to appreciate me. Music System of a Down is basically California politics in music form. I haven't heard Freak on a Leash. I think the only part of like this of like System of a Down songs that I've heard, like especially in Chop Suey. Wait, no. Am I about to be stupid? I was about to be stupid. I was about to be stupid. I will not say what I was going to say. Yes, Oliver, I was about to be stupid. And then I fact-checked myself. And then I fact-checked myself. What? Do you want to know what I was gonna fuck up on? It's rain time, thank God. 30-second. Hello, Nightly. Yes, please let us know. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of embarrassed about this. Like, oh my God, you fucking idiot. But like, so I was about to say, that the only part of a System of a Down song that I know is the part where they go, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. But that's Rage Against the Machine, you fucking idiot. Because I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. And then like and then I did a quick Google and I was like, those are different things. Same feel. I don't know basically anything about any of those bands. Just know, Oliver, your mother would be very disappointed if she heard you listening to them. Probably. I don't know if she's seen my body pillow. How'd she feel about that? I wish to have a play-by-play. I don't think music would shake her head at this point. I don't know if they repeatedly say fuck you a bunch of times. I feel like she might be slightly irritated. Aren't those heavy metal bands? Yeah, yeah, for the most part. She looked at her, she went, nope, 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 not even once. She's just like, nope, no thanks. I mean, it's kind of it's nice that they're treating you like an adult, you know, where they're just like, you're an adult. They can only do so much at this point, you know? They are respecting your autonomy as an adult. They have lived a quarter of a century. I have lived a quarter of a century with no girlfriend. I deserve a body pillow as a treat. so, so sad. That's so sad. I knew this, but it's like hearing it out loud is somehow sadder. Bodies Hit the Floor was like weird because it got played at like elementary school parties because there's no cussing in it. And also like it just sounds like heavy metal dance music, you know? That was the only song that I like appreciated as like a child that the school played, was that. That was it. Down with the Sickness. Yeah, that's a Disturbed song. That definitely was not played at elementary schools. I got the Lamb of God CD called New American Gospel, and my parents found it was actual gospel music. How to trick the Fundy parents. Get yourself a Prey Boy that you can leave it out in the open to trick the... Right? What's a Prey Boy? What the fuck? The fuck is that? Playboy, but oh yeah, I think I saw that post.
Now the weather.
Yay! It's time for Nato to wake the fuck up!
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Hell yeah. That brings the evasion down, like, a lot. This woman is addicted to social credit. She's eating ramen to increase them? What? I can't wait until I finally get started on my career so I can live in my own place and just have my shit out. No more hiding it in the boxes. With shame. Sandwiches or ramen? I feel like a sandwich, honestly, might, like, as far as, like, nutritional value goes, I feel like a sandwich, depending upon how you construct it, might have more nutritional value than ramen, just because, like, it's not gonna be, like, the fresh ramen. It's gonna be, the packaged stuff. Your mom is the packaged stuff. That doesn't even make sense, Wada.
Are you feeling better now?
To be honest, I'd never let me from Overwatch body pillow out of the closet. I don't know anything about Overwatch.
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Yosuke, shut up.
Huh? Ah, yes.
Oh no! Naoto is wearing the clothes issued to her by the school. Oh no! Oh no!
After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Honestly, Yosuke, shut up.
Hey, it's the Detective Prince. That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
I'm kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it.
I'm going to roll my eyes so fucking hard at this. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
Oh my god, who cares?
My, rumors spread so quickly. Yes, I'm myself, right? That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town.
I'm just like, it makes sense they're high schoolers, right? But I have moved far beyond high school. Like, the high school mentality is not in my brain anymore. And it just annoys me, the fact that they're making just such a big deal about this. Like, who cares? Who cares? I get that maybe some of the chicks were trying to get in Naoto's pants, so they will care, but like, stop making such a big fucking deal about it, you know what I mean? Who cares? Who gives a shit? And the fact that it's like some like gossipy bullshit thing just annoys me to no fucking end. Ugh.
And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
I keep forgetting that I really love Chie's backpack. It's very pretty. I didn't give a shit while in high school. Like, it's this thing where it's like, I understand high schoolers caring about that stuff. Like, I get it. Like, it makes sense. You know, as a teenager, you're doing some thought processes about that kind of stuff. And, like, rumors and teenagers go together like apple pie and cinnamon. I think there's just straight up cinnamon in apple pie. But I digress. So it's just kind of this, you know, it all makes sense, and it's, you know, I think fair for the writers to do this. But I hate it. As an adult, I groan super hard at it, you know? Maybe if I had played this as, like, when I was in high school, I would have felt differently. But this isn't about gay. This is about, like, oh no, like, we thought this person was a dude and they're actually a chick, and it's like, you know? Japan definitely does have a lot more stigmatizations about, like men do this and women do this. They're a lot more boxy about men and women. Dude, I didn't know what was going on. Like, that's fair. That's fair. Also, I feel like the bigger school that you go to, it's honestly like, who cares? Like, you probably have never seen, like, some of these people before in your fucking life. I only cared about my cardboard and books. Yeah, but it just annoys me a lot. Like, a lot of the things that are going to happen with Naoto are going to just annoy the fucking shit out of me.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there.
I only gave a shit about actually graduating, and I did barely. Yeah, I had a friend who was like, towards senior year, they were like, bro, you might not graduate. I skipped my high school graduation. I fucking wish. Okay. So I have two minds about this. They completely forgot to send me my diploma. That's hilarious. So I'm kind of two minds about this. I had a horrible graduation experience because of my mother. But other than that, like, so I got, like, the alphabet names lined up really great so that, like, I was right behind, like, my best friend in high school. And so we just kind of, like, whispered and talked shit the whole fucking time. While, like, the whole graduation thing was going on. But, like, that was like the only part of it that was like positive, and the rest of it was just completely awful. So, yeah.
Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
My class just kind of jumped the gun on throwing up our graduation caps. That's all I kind of remember from the graduation ceremony. All I remembered is talking shit. That's all I remember was talking shit about literally almost everybody in my class. And that was it. Oh man. It was really funny because I'm trying to remember like who was like around us in the block. Because I think the guy who sat next to me thought that it was hilarious as shit. I was surrounded by dudes, which was helpful. It was honestly helpful. Because they didn't give a shit. And I think she was too. So it was kind of like this, like, no one gave a shit that we were just throwing massive shade at everyone. I got my GED and didn't know I had passed or received the certificate because we had to catch all a place. We were going through it one day and found the damn envelope after stressing about not receiving it. Ooh, yeah, because that documentation's like important. Like, it's important if you don't go on to like other schooling, right? But the other thing is, nobody has ever asked me for my degree. Nobody has ever asked me for my like college degree. I could just be lying. I could just be lying that I have this, and people will just accept it. Wait, this VTuber model looks familiar. Wait a minute, what? I guarantee you, like, any of, like, my classmates who would be watching VTubers are people that I knew, like, personally and was friends with. So, shrug. They often look into your background and see that you passed. Oh, is that on your... I thought, like, the only thing on your background was, like, your criminal record.
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV.
They look at everything, but... So how do they get that on a background check? Because I thought a background check was just your criminal record.
But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
Do they, like, call up your school and be like, hey, what the fuck?
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
GA. you idiot.
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo...
No
Oh,
wonder
shit.
King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
Oh, I missed a thing. Oopsies.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
I mean, that makes sense with what you're going for. They want to make sure that you're, they want to make sure that they, like, super double, triple verify you.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation. And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They
They
won't.
wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges. All the more so if the accused is a juvenile.
Oh wow, look, Persona 5, they're like, hell yeah, we'll make false charges, fuck yeah. Against all of these teenagers.
In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Close
Even
them
if it's
books.
possible there's another killer?
Close them books, it's fine.
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
Bruh, did you not hear the whole I was drugged part? Did you not hear that? Did you not hear that, bro? Oh my god.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared.
Also, you're getting kidnapped. You're getting kidnapped. What the hell?
I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh my god, Yukiko.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
Women are just dumb idiots who can't figure anything out. That's like the feeling I got from that.
You got balls. For a girl.
I'm going to send this man down the river.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks.
And the fact that Naoto is surprised about that and not, like, pissed is, like, weird. Isn't that, like, the whole crux of her issue is that no one will take her seriously because she's a girl? And so, like, Yosuke just saying this just doubles down on that? Bro would be getting choke slammed.
We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort. Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Please stop, this isn't P5. I think it's supposed to be she got, like, shocked by that or whatever, when it's like, she should be pissed as fuck. Okay, Oliver. You have fun with your packing up. It's the only non-idiot. Oh my god. We have a non-idiot. Thank God. Bye, Oliver.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
Okay. Okay.
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
Teddy, don't be weird. Thank God Teddy wasn't weird.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
We'll harvest the vegetables and cry ourselves to sleep.
They look yummy. We've got veggies. Come on, bro.
Goodbye! That Coke Queen is gonna go crazy in the dungeon. That's fair. That's very fair. It's Adachi! But Adachi doesn't want to talk to me. It's bug time. She hates you now that you don't have a watermelon. What? What? I think you're talking about like the watermelon event thing. Dude, fuck Akechi. Dude, fuck Akechi.
Senpai! Yeah! Senpai.
Why does Kanji make this face? Someone explain. He looks like he's mid-sneeze. He's like feeling it in his nose. Why do you do this?
You're right.
I only like Akechi when he's the enemy. Like, okay. So, with Akechi, my thing is that 100%, they should have let players romance Akechi. For this one reason. Akechi dies. Welcome to sad. Welcome to a sad Christmas and a sad Valentine's. That would have been the most delicious shit possible, honestly. That would have been so great. Very tasty. Also, you have to deal with the whole, like, gay thing and the whole, like, and also the whole, like, the whole reveal where Akechi's like, I hate all of you, every single one of you, and then it hurts the main character even more. Tasty.
I want you to have this, Senpai. Night.
Excuse me. Do you have time after school today?
Just walks in, just like, excuse me, like, just addressing the entire class. And then I'll shut up the Joker and Akechi shippers. I don't know anything about the, okay, so out of things that I like, I stay away from the fandoms. I mostly stay away from the fandoms of things that I like. Fandoms are awful and terrible and I hate them. But like, I imagine that there's some of like, oh, but Joker can change him. It's like, no. Akechi is an awful individual. No.
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
That's weird. Why are you all gonna take Teddy to the doctor?
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
Damn, Yukiko. Damn. Yukiko just sees Teddy as some type of weird animal.
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today.
How can you schedule a checkup for somebody that is not your child or yourself? Is that how it works in Japan? Because that's weird. That's fucking weird.
A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is.
What are you?
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing. But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Why are you weird? Stop making doctor appointments for people. That's weird.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Oh my god, GA.
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Oh my god, Yosuke, shut the fuck up.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
You know what sucks? Every time that Naoto shows up, I get really upset because, like, the rest of the group, actually, Yosuke can't stop being a fucking whatever. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't think there's a word in the English language to, like, discuss my displeasure with this man. And it's just, like, the worst of him, like, I thought it was bad with Kanji. The worst of it comes out with Naoto. And it just pisses me. You know, I wish Makoto got this kind of backlash from P5. I wish Makoto got this kind of backlash from the group. Not necessarily this kind, like, it would really, like, we don't need this flavor of backlash, but some sort of backlash with Makoto during specific times would be nice. You know?
That was just an ordinary checkup.
Oh god, I'm about to fucking lose my shit. I'm about to be really upset.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Do you think this is an amusement park, Kanji? What the hell? Oh my god.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Oh my god, Teddy, shut up.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him. I even had them take an x-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the x-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right? Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality.
Yosuke literally doesn't know the definition of words. Wonderful.
And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing?
Kanji's thinking too hard and now he's gotta sneeze. That's what's happening. When he thinks too hard, he has to sneeze.
Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. If they get in our way, I'll crush them.
So, like, yes and no. What he's saying is right, but it's also wrong. Because what about, like, all the shadows that we had to fight to get to, like, the big boss shadow? They didn't turn into personas. They just faded or ran away. So what about that?
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
I feel like what they're referencing here is the stuff that's done in P3 with the Shadow Operation, because Futaba's mom's research is about entering a cognitive world, or like that, or that there could be another reality within cognition. That's not what this is about.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
Okay.
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so...
Teddy, this feels like a weird revenge thing.
Ta-da!
Teddy, go to jail. You can't share people's medical records. Go the fuck to jail.
Nowadays, information wants to be free.
Information has no wants.
Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical
This
exams.
is not a test score. This is, oh my goodness. So many HIPAA violations. I don't know if Japan has HIPAA, but there are so many HIPAA violations gonna happen. Oh my god.
No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh,
Probably
who would have
Naoto.
guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway?
Bro, I have a friend whose legs are the same length as mine, but like, she's at least a good 8 inches taller than me. Who gives a fucking shit? They absolutely do have HIPAA? Okay. Teddy needs to go to jail. He's violating HIPAA right now.
Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
I'm gonna be so upset right now.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
You know, so like in Persona 5... No, Wada, I think you misheard. So, we have the same length of legs, but she is 8 inches taller than I am. So she like kinda towers over me, but we have the same leg length. Which is funny. If that's how you want to see it, sure. If that's how you want to see it, be my guest, I guess. But, like, so in P5, there's a scene where all of the girls beat the ever-living shit out of Ryuji. I feel like now is the time. I feel like now is the time for that. Because, here's the thing. If Yosuke got the shit beat out of him, this would be a good reason to. This would be an absolutely good reason to. Why don't they have a beating the shit out of Yosuke scene? Why don't they? Honestly, it would make my day. I hath returned with corn dog.
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages.
Rize doesn't give a shit.
Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No! Don't say mine!
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai.
Rize, you're in a complete... You're in... You live in Bizarro World Idol Agency. You do not share the same space as everyone else.
And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
Rize is just 100% throwing shade. Oh my god.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
Oh my god, Rize. I hope you die. I actively don't want to hang out with Rize anymore. Oh my god.
Huh?
No.
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
I'm about to be so pissed.
Anyways, The important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health.
Naoto, now is the time to punch people.
So we won't be needing these anymore.
Oh my god. I
I'm going to
can't.
go shred them.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that they
was
found
like,
out nothing about me.
you know,
I wonder what I really am.
that's really sad, Teddy, but also go fuck yourself. There was an episode of an anime that I watched, School Rumble, which is 100% a comedy and makes jokes like this all the time. They actually had like a health day thing where like there was this whole, like the whole episode was jokes about people's measurements. And guess what that show didn't do? It didn't royally piss me off. But like this, fucking A, dude. Fucking A. My jimmies have been thoroughly rustled. It's really sad, but go tuck yourself. Rize is now also on my shit list. She cannot expect any more, like... She can't expect any more sympathy from me anymore.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
S-Link skill.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
I don't want to go anywhere that Yosuke is. Well, excuse you. I will not excuse myself. I will not. I'll do it again. Fuck yourself, Lana. The whole health check thing is a slice of life high school trope. Yes. Yes, but like, it's not... It's not set up in like a funny way because like in School Rumble, all of Tenma's friends told Tenma, hey Tenma, that's fucking illegal. You can't do that. And then because Tenma's an idiot, she's like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be great. Yeah. The way that it was done was awful. And not only that, but like, it just... So like... It definitely... Okay. The way that I see it, it kind of diminishes Naoto's issue as less serious. You know, because that last bit with Naoto, to me, it really feels like they're diminishing her whole thing and taking it less seriously. And I really fucking hate it. You know? And also the fact that, like, Yosuke gets to be a completely garbage person, and very few people say anything about it also rubs me the wrong way. There needs to be a my jimmies are rustled. For this game, yes. I've honestly not had a game rustle my jimmies as much as P4. Except for, like, games that are like, this is garbage, I'm not gonna play this anymore. Because, like, I like Persona. I do. But, oh my god, does Persona 4 make me mad as fuck? I'm not going to study. Get fucked, Ojima. You know what? I might pet cats if there's nobody else. Because I need cats, because my jimmies are so rustled. Oh yeah, there was that movie that I could have seen with Kanji. Still could do that. Fuck you. Looking at this a second time around really highlights how bad the characters in the main cast are. Yeah, that was my first time seeing that all the way through, because I had, like, popped in while my husband was playing that, and, like, I had just, like, audacity. Like, that's what I felt, was just like, oh my god, the audacity, what the hell of this. I couldn't English properly. No, it's okay. We figured it out. It's all good. But, like, I was, like, just, the audacity, what the fuck? And now, like, seeing it played out, like, from beginning to end, the shock has subsided, so, like, it was a thing where I'm like, okay. Like, the shock has, like, definitely subsided from, like, a second viewing of it. But, like, it still royally pisses me off. Because the first time I saw it, I thought it was worse than what I thought it was even worse, right? But, like, what an awful day to see. What an awful day to see. That's all I really have to say about that. Yeah, is where the fuck Teddy got that stuff without being caught. I mean, that's believable. I think it's believable for him because, like, he's, like, the weird medical question. And so, like, it's a thing where I bet they were consulting a lot of, like, doctors and specialists. And so, like, papers are just there and he's just like, boop. It's definitely weird. But, like, that's more or less believable. I can suspend my disbelief for that. But, oh, Jesus Christ. We're gonna catch bugs. I'm catching all of these bugs so that I can shove them into Yosuke's butt later. But how did he know where these papers were in the first place? I don't know. Some way, somehow. That part doesn't really bother me a whole lot. But it's the fact that he would, like, just publicly share everybody's, like, medical information. Please no. A true rat bastard. Oh, hey, look, it's a kitty cat. Meow. Yes. With the look of an anime bear? Oh, okay. I know what the right answer is supposed to be in this scenario, right? Because, like, in Japan, tests are seen as a life or death thing. But, like, Naoto's set for life. Naoto could, like, not go to high school and probably be fine. I get that that would maybe have a little bit of a detriment to her because, like, going to high school in Japanese society is really important and actually means something. But I feel like she's set on her career. You know, she's set, she's good, and she doesn't have to do this, you know? Bitch. 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 I tried to fucking just sympathize with you and your struggles, and here you go spitting in my face. What the fuck? Because I feel like just being like, well, tests are important too, just kind of diminishes, just, like, not diminishes, but, like, it definitely not, like, listening to her, to the concerns that she's having, but whatever. I mean, it's the same in the U.S. It's the same in the U.S. At least, like, when I was in high school, like, I got the message, if you don't go to college, that you will basically just be sad. Like, you won't have enough money to, like, to get by, and you'll just be on, like, welfare. That was, like, the message that I got. Like, I think verbatim, like, one of the things that they said was, like, if you don't go to college, don't expect to have a nice car or, like, be able to provide for your children. Like, that's basically, the message that I got from high school about college. You know, like, so yeah, so, like, and it was really frustrating, like, when I look back on it, because I had a friend who's like, I don't want to go to school, and she basically got told that she was, like, a piece of shit, and, like, you know, that she was, like, worthless and everything, and it kind of made her be kind of depressy about school, and just she kind of, like, stopped giving a fuck about, like, high school classes, which is why she, like, struggled to graduate towards senior year. Except for, like, she kind of did, like, during, like, the spring semester, kind of get this, like, well, go fuck yourselves. I'm going to actually, like, do good at school, because she signed herself up for an AP class, even though she wasn't going to go to college. And, like, she got in because, like, she's always been, like, pretty solid at history stuff. And so, yeah. And it was really funny because, like, during the classes, they tried to talk her out of it. Like, the teacher didn't. He didn't try to talk her out of it, but, like, other, like, people in the school tried to talk her out of, like, you know, like, oh, like, you know, just switch to, like, the regular, like, history class and don't do this AP class instead. And, like, and, like, she was like, no, go fuck yourselves. I'm gonna keep doing this. And she did. And, like, for it being an AP class, like, she got, you know, and, you know, she passed it and everything. So, it fucked. But I'm, like, 2 years into college myself, and I'm realizing college isn't really for me. Are you going to, like, a 4-year or a 2-year? Because if you're going to a 2-year, then, like, you should basically be done. There's another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Thundercock! God damn. Tell me what bird's name means coward in English. I wonder. Chickens will absolutely wreck your shit if they want to, so, like... My mom signed me up for AP courses, and I just couldn't keep up with the material, and the subject was... Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, so you know what's funny? So, like, in order to get into, like, the university that I wanted to, I had to take 4 years of math, right? And I just went, I don't want to do math, because, like, so I can't do algebra for horseshit, right? Like, algebra just doesn't fucking make sense to me. Once you get towards, like, the really, like, the more complicated stuff, it's just like, what? Confusion. I don't understand. And so, like, I was like, okay, so how do I not do algebra? How do I not do this? And then I found out that, like, computer science courses counted as math courses. So I went, hell yeah. And so I took computer science. I'm a Full Sail U for game design, and that's a 3-year course. Okay. Interesting that it's a 3-year course. I would have thought it would have been like a 4-year course that's actually like, that actually gets completed in like 5 to 6 years. So, you know, that's cool. Yeah, I could not imagine doing like an AP math course. And what's really funny, right, is that like, apparently like the computer programming classes were like some of the hardest classes offered at the high school that I went to. And I was like, this is fine. Like, sometimes it's confusing and frustrating, but like, this is fine. You know, for the most part, this is fine. It's a year-round school, so I have classes nightly. This is a weird university. This is weird. This is definitely, I feel like, not normal. That's what makes it a... Oh, okay, okay. That kind of makes more sense. It's not normal.
Whoa, it's freezing.
It shouldn't be that cold. It's the beginning of October. Chill.
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Oh my god.
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Juness.
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
It's Dunk on Yosuke time. Hell yeah.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on.
No.
Can you please keep this weekend open?
No, I will not.
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Just the way that Chie said, what are you talking about? Was like super like bitchy Valley Girl for some reason.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already.
I am sighing.
I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Junes to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
Who cares? Oh no, Walmart canceled the sale. Fucking, it's the end of the world.
It's not a joke.
Oh my god.
The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now.
Why should you care? It's...
He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
You know, you need to separate yourself from your parents and be like, their problems are not my problems. This sounds like a personal issue that you need to work through.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing.
It's all Naoto's fault. Throw her off the roof.
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
Beat up the police until they make the event happen.
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Junes.
You want me to substitute for Konami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through.
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. So an event was canceled, it's not your fault, but we're gonna fire you because we're pissy? What? That doesn't make any sense. What? Is it like a thing? Like, I get that, like, you know, the US is already, at least most states, if not all of them, are already, like, like, is that like a thing where you can get like petty fired? Like for super no reason? That's weird.
If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Be fine. I have no sympathy to give to this man whatsoever, honestly.
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
Oh, this is awful.
What? Wait, I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Just tell them no. Just tell them to go fuck off, Yukiko. It's not that hard. Just say it with me. Fuck off. 2 syllables.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Junes.
What?
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here.
Oh my god. You know what's really sad? When we have to mark intelligence right, it goes like Naoto, Rise, and then Kanji. Those are the top, this is the top intelligence that we're working with here. Like, I understand that, but like, he's not being the problem there. Like, an event was canceled. It's out of his control completely. You know?
But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa, there's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger.
I mean, those are layoffs. That's different. But, like, they're going to have to replace a store director. Like, he's straight up the store director of Walmart. He's not just some, like, slack worker. That doesn't make sense. They're going to have to rehire somebody for that position.
I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Oh my god, you are taking too much responsibility for this.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though.
Can we bash you over the head with it instead?
Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
You dumb fuck.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
God damn.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Is she only gonna sing one song and that's it? Oh my god, worst event ever.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? All right. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school. So, what are we gonna do with these? I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think you can say that anymore. Like, I think that, like, I understand what she's trying to say, but I don't think you can say it like that. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna pretend like it didn't happen, because I don't know.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these!
Huh?
Oh my god.
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
Oh my god.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here.
You idiot.
I'll choose this then. Look! Isn't this like my fan?
No, it's not at all.
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
I believe you absolutely know, like, 2 notes, maybe 2 chords, and that's it.
Damn, maybe you're gonna show me how to play. I'm gonna trust you.
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
Oh my god, get fucked.
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
Teddy, shut up.
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that. Singing?
you hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Oh, doesn't this at least look like a band?
No, this looks sad. Why are there 2 sets of drums? Why are there 2 sets of drums? And I think that it's really silly that Rize doesn't just say what instruments are used in the song. It's like they're just picking instruments out of a hat and like, yeah, this'll work.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all. It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
To be fair,
That's how it
she
is for
wouldn't
everyone when
know.
they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
Honestly, reading music is for nerds.
Guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
That's fine, bye.
Welcome back.
It's time to go catch more bugs. Yay! It's time for more bugs, and to relieve stress, probably gonna go pet some cats. Why is there a 30 right there? I don't got it. I don't understand. Meow. Hello, Rocky. How are you doing? I personally wish to cease. That's a big announcement.
Once more from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That wasn't me, I think.
That wasn't me either. I mean, I can't get any sound at all out of this.
Oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh's just pretending. Oh my god, it sounds like me when I was in band.
A hip and young audience yearns for the element of surprise in music as well.
Oh my god, no.
A bizarre sound suddenly rings out. An overturning of the expected cliches found in today's sound. You get it?
Oh, I get it.
Which I will get to right after I finish this Overwatch game.
That means Teddy did it, doesn't it?
Huh? That reaction overturned my expectations.
Everyone's pissed.
Why don't we take a break? We've been at this since morning.
Good idea. My fingers are all stiff.
Your fingers shouldn't be stiff. They should feel like pins and needles.
Nice follow-up now, Chan. I think I'm falling for you.
Oh my god.
Let's just ignore this bear.
Are we really going to manage this? I'm starting to get the feeling that it's impossible no matter what we do.
There's just not enough time.
Sensei, I want to play in a band.
Please don't. For everyone, please don't. Hey, Aquawolf. How are you doing? I wish to cease. For everyone involved, please stop. Hello. Doing good things. How about you? This game is like, I love Persona, but oh my god. This game is like, ooh, really wearing me today.
If it's over, then it's over for Yosuke too. That means it's over for me.
That's fine. Bye, Teddy. Oh my goodness, if Yosuke leaves, Teddy leaves. We could get a 2-for-1, guys. Oh my god.
And I can't bear to face that.
Sucks.
I don't want to know that you're only doing this because you're selfish.
Shut up, Yosuke.
But you've got a point. If we give up, it all ends there.
That's right. Everything would have been for nothing if we give up now. Real brawl doesn't begin until you got your back to a wall.
We're not talking about a brawl here.
I'll do it too. It's not just about Yosuke now. I'll simply feel angry at myself if I give up.
Don't worry, Yosuke-senpai. I agreed to do this, so I'll do it.
You just have to sing songs that you already know, Rize. This is not difficult for you.
I didn't say anything pathetic like, I'll do what I can.
How is that a pathetic statement? Once again, this is like, there is, okay, I don't know about once again. There's definitely some Japanese-ish. That was a weird statement, but like there is some like Japanese stuff going through here. Like, the I'll do what I can is apparently not acceptable in Japan, which I think is fucking stupid. I don't necessarily think that it's a mistranslation, because I can definitely, like, see with the way that they're, like, with the way that Japan's, like, work culture is and how they put that, sentiment towards everything, I can definitely see that being, like, doing what you can is not enough, you know? That, like, you have to, like, push yourself and do more than what you can, you know? There's a lot of expectations in the whole, like, Japanese work and effort culture that it's like, you guys need to chill. Like, people drop dead suddenly because of this shit.
I'm going to get a huge crowd, no matter what. And they will go home satisfied. Please, I just need your help to do it.
Wow. Now that's how a pro delivers a team-boosting speech.
Well then, should we resume our practice?
All right, let's do this!
So this isn't broken after all.
Are you an idiot, Yukiko? The answer is yes, but like, oh my god. Because like, I used to play sax in band. Sax is not a hard instrument to play. It's a son of a bitch to lug around, I'll tell you that for fucking sure. But like, it's not hard to play.
Okay, let's try putting your music together and I'll sing along.
Whoa, wait a sec. Can't we get a little more practice before we try doing that stuff? Playing for the real Reset. I mean, I'm all for that.
Don't think of it like that. I'm seeing how hard you're trying, and I don't want to just sit and watch you practice without me anymore. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart.
Oh no, they translated it.
You wanna hide, you wanna come out going round and round.
I hate it when they do that.
Didn't that sound pretty good?
That was actual music!
Yeah, it felt good.
It seems there's hope after all.
The band has practiced hard and overcome many obstacles that dared face them. But now is their time to truly shine.
I just don't like it. It always comes off like the lyrics always come off as weird whenever they do like the translation of music, because you don't just have to match what the words are saying, you have to match like the melody. And that's what I don't like. Not only that, but like it just kind of, the singing voice also just sounds off, you know? Especially when it's in character. It just sounds a little bit like, this isn't how this is supposed to sound, is it?
All they have to do is discard whatever remaining fear holds them back, and a lifetime of public adoration awaits!
Hell no.
P5X? What?
We've already been on a TV show. A midnight one.
Oh.
I was discarding my clothes more than I was discarding my fear.
For me, it was like discarding my public image anyway.
Stop making that face, bro. The mobile game?
Come on, everyone. Let's cheer up, okay?
And you have a bunch of stuff lined up, but you're still only playing the tambourine.
Haven't you heard the phrase, a clever bear conceals his claws?
Actually, bears can't conceal their claws, Teddy. They're not able to do that. Somebody go over and just beat this thing, whatever it is.
I'm gonna play a special little bear performance of my own and charm all the girls.
That sing's about a hawk, not a bear. And don't even think about it. We don't have the skills to ad-lib.
Hawks can't conceal their claws either. And they're not claws, they're talons.
Do you understand me? We're doing this exactly like we practiced. Got it?
What?
If you don't, then I'll make sure you pay for all the topsicles you've eaten during breaks at work.
Just like we practiced. Got it?
Well, let's take it from the top, one more time. Keep up that energy that we had before.
They had 2 days to do this. They had 2 days to get their shit together. This is bullshit.
Welcome back.
This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Teddy is stealing from his workspace. You know, don't get involved with the police, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Time for more bugs. there's something somewhere. We shall return home. You know what? Let's get some Chinese food. We'll go back. Okay, Rocky's apparently gonna lay something out. No. Well, I mean, if they didn't notice, then they can't give a shit about it, can they? Oh, God.
Crap! The crowd's a lot bigger than I expected!
Don't say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
Are costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse than the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes. The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
You'll be hitting the skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer!
What does that even mean, Teddy? So, for a long while, I've been a bit uncomfortable the way I built Rocky Marble. It's the image of this friendly guy who is everywhere all at once. Wasn't like him. A lot of people are neutrals through knowing Rocky. Funny, quirky jokes a lot. And I know for a fact people put up personas when they're online. Like this ego ideal, so to speak, but in many ways this persona is part of who they are. It retains a part of their values, their ideas, and their behaviors. Mine did not retain anything. Okay, so like it's like a peer like character for you, basically, is what I'm hearing. And like some people do that. Some people just straight up are like playing a character while they're VTubing, which is fine. I feel like as long as you're upfront about it, that's fine, you know? Or it's really obvious that you're playing a character, you know? I can't think of any VTubers that I know that like just straight up play characters. But you know, if it's like, you know, you're some type of Eldridge one from 1,000 years ago, of course, like that's a character. Oh, okay. I mean, good luck with your new endeavor. I don't know. I feel like Hololive, like, they are genuinely themselves for the most part. It's just that, like, they were assigned this character with, like, certain traits. But, like, when they're on stream, they're definitely themselves. I feel like, for the most part.
You shut your stupid bear trap! I don't need to hear this!
You've been on TV before, right, Naoto-kun? Aren't you used to this? You haven't said a word, though.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing interviews is easy? That's crazy, too. Oh, I can't take this much longer. Don't you get nervous, too?
Nah. It's fine.
You really are something.
Now that's our sensei. He's got big brass balls.
Why? 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 Why did you use that phrase? Why? Honestly, why? Oh my god. He almost, like, it almost sounded to me like he said that with a bit of a twang, like, big balls of brass or something. I mean, if you don't like it anymore, Rocky, you're free to, like, be something else. Like, you know, maybe some of your viewers might get upset, but, like, cope. Cope. I would tell them to cope. Honestly. Like, if you're not comfortable with it and people get mad about it, they can cope.
And when I say balls, I mean...
No, we're not going any further into this.
We get it,
oh my
we get
god.
it. It's a figure of speech. We don't care.
Jesus
Shut up.
Christ. Yeah, he really did. Like, Rize was about to, like, throat punch him.
Huh? Did someone just...
Everyone, can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, that guy was weird.
Yeah, got it.
Your hearts are all racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance. Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need to have fun first.
Rize-chan.
She's being an idol now.
When I say who's ready, you say we are, okay? Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time only performance. Now who's ready?
We are!
Fired up and ready to go!
That sounds rough, Rocky. That sounds really rough. Also, people need to chill with their parasocial relationships. People need to chill, like, guys. Stop being thirsty in people's chats. That's weird.
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
All right, let's do this! Here goes.
Yeah!
Oh, it's anime. Yay!
You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round. Thinking hard about it doesn't help you one bit. Say hello, you gotta say goodbye to seven lies, yeah. Shout friends, just those words you really mean. And let your voice be heard all over the world. Stand up when you hear a knock on the door. It's me, come on out. Get ready for your true story.
Chie and Yukiko didn't sing one bit. They didn't sing one bit.
They're asking for an encore.
That was kind of cute. That was not cute enough to, like, just wash out the just from this, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. We only know one song! What do we do now?
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave, or play the same song over again.
I feel like that's your best bet. Just do it. They won't even notice.
Maybe we can have Rize explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song.
Just do it. Just do it.
I saw that guy before.
I'm getting fired up!
Teddy's gonna go fucking Super Saiyan now.
Hey, Teddy?
Ha! Yeah! Crowd surf! This is the best part of being a live performer!
I feel like that would be terrible. That would be like I feel like crowd surfing is one of the worst things that you could do, because like you could potentially get kidnapped. People could just take you. Who's gonna stop them? Who's gonna stop them? Also, there's like the issue of like getting inappropriately touched too, and it's like, oh no, you know, you can't do anything.
Stupid Teddy. We can't play without him.
Hey, why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Oh God.
Stage dive?
Hey, don't sound so excited!
Actually, if all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Just leave.
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
Just leave!
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
Just bait Kanji. Kanji's so easy to bait. Oh my God.
Hey, wait, you idiot!
Kanji just straight up fell on his
You
face.
just dodged out of the way. How?
Because you guys took your Oh my God. I cannot.
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
It makes sense why Kanji's making that face. It makes absolute sense. But like, why, bro? They did indeed stuck the pose, Aqua. Indeed they did. Thank you for the hydrate, Nightly.
You're back.
Also, thank you for the stretch. That was painful. There's no one out here. Let's go catch some bugs. And then eat more Chinese food. This truly is the happy Persona game. Like, for this being the happy Persona game, it definitely isn't making me happy. Like, the game's having a good time, but like... Wait, what's that? No real problems. I never said that the player was happy.
Hey!
I don't need any help. Napoleon. I'm gonna go with cans. How are glass jars not a thing? Is she talking about like specifically mason jars? Because like mason jars are a specific thing. Where like glass jars. So like you're telling me that people didn't keep things in glass? I'm gonna call bullshit.
Wow. Hi, Nanako-chan. Hi, Teddy.
Hey, greetings to you.
Greetings to you. Looks like you're having fun.
Yo,
Wow, everyone's here.
Unfortunate.
So many people.
Why did everyone come here?
Exam study group.
Ah.
Times like these, I'm jealous of Teddy. It seems like a dream that we had a live concert here only yesterday.
That was so much fun. I didn't think the crowd would get that excited.
But enough of that. Let's start with proving the trigonometric identities.
Jumping straight into math?
Ours is the section on trig functions, right? The one where we find the area of a triangle given two sides and...
huh? You find the area of a triangle with, you know, that thing. Base by height by 2.
If you don't mind, shall I teach you?
Oh, are you as smart as I thought? Could you, lend me a hand too?
Oh, I wouldn't know where to begin with second year's subjects.
Now Yosuke is like, I can act like a decent human being. Trig functions, they're bullshit.
What's up with that? Useless after all.
Oh my god, Yosuke.
Don't call me useless.
Oh my god, Naoto, punch him. Throat punch him. Cease him into non-existence. Or cease him in... Cease his existence, there we go.
I think I figured out what buttons to push to get Naoto-kun riled up. You're pretty cute when you're angry.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
I also hate that the voice actress does these voice changes too. They also make me upset. Like... I don't know, it feels like they want to, like, remind you that Naoto's a girl, so they have the voice actress do, like, a slightly more, like, womanly voice, you know? And it just, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. As like, bro, women can have deep voices too. Secretly, guys, I'm a dude. Secretly, I'm a dude. Sorry, had to let the secret out. But, like, it just makes me upset. It's like the little things that I notice that, like, kind of, like, paint this picture where it's like, okay, that's cool.
That's it. I quit. This just ain't my thing. To hell with the exams. It's time for my animal crackers.
What are you, a toddler? What are you, a toddler? No, Knightley, it was a joke. It was a joke about how they're trying to, like, it feels like they try to remind you that Naoto's a woman, and they do it in this, like, oh no, Naoto got embarrassed that, like, a dude made a pass at her, and now she's gotta have a feminine voice. Like, please. Get off my dick.
Emotional damage!
That's basically what happened.
Ooh, can I have some too? I want to find the penguin.
Hands off the penguin. It's mine.
Forget it. I can't think.
This is a waste of time. This is a waste of my valuable time.
Teddy says he doesn't know who he is. That's so weird.
That's so rude, Nanako. Oh my god.
My life on this side is really fun. But the more I feel that way, the more I want to know who I really am. I've surfed the net, read manga, watched TV.
Wonderful things to do. To find out who you are. Wonderful. Well, it's not the worst thing to do. You could do math. But, like, I don't know how productive that is.
I even went to a place called the Library, but I still can't find anything about me.
What is this? A fucking Rugrats episode?
Dude, I'd be surprised if you did.
Still, I'm starting to get an idea.
An idea?
Whoa, isn't this your first time sharing a theory about yourself?
I lived in that other world. That world was my reality.
Nanako's just sitting here like, what the fuck? Are these guys on drugs?
But now, I have a feeling that it was born from the minds of people on this side. And over in that place, filled with shadows, I think I was some sort of special being.
A special being?
I don't remember anything from back then, though. Maybe it's that amnesia thing I read about in a book the other day.
It's true. There are some aspects of the other world that make it seem as though it's rooted in human thoughts.
I mean, it straight up is. The palace dungeon things come from, like, the inside of your guys' mind, so, like, yeah.
Still, there's no point in applying the principles of logic and deduction to a place like that. But the fact that you existed in such a world from the beginning adds credibility to your theory. There is little doubt that you are a special being on the other side. If you yourself know nothing about it, perhaps it's true that part of your memory is missing. Tell me, what is the earliest memory you can call to mind?
It's from a while ago. I've always lived there as far as I could tell. Then it started to get noisy, so when I happened to bump into Sensei and Yosuke, I asked them to do something about it.
I see. If you've always been on that side, you'd have no sense of time or days.
Oh, that's right! Nanako-chan's completely clueless about all this.
So let me tell you about all the weird shit that we do inside the TV. Fucking Dojima's gonna be like, you doing drugs?
I'm sorry, Nanako-chan. We didn't mean to leave you out.
What?
Hey! I think Teddy must be a king.
Gag.
I read in a story that a king was all alone inside a forest because of a bad guy's curse. Isn't that what happened to you, Teddy?
This child is a toddler.
A king? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds about right.
I hate this.
Teddy? A king? I can see him wearing a cape!
Sheesh, Yukiko. You go into laughing fits in front of anyone now.
Can we not talk about Teddy being a king?
Oh no! Yukiko laughs. What a fucking crime. What a crime. Good God.
Huh? What's with that face?
Teddy really was a king.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to allude to. But that was
there
weird.
were all these other kings too, and we all...
Hey, he's talking about what happened at the club.
Oh, God.
Quiet, you, not in front of Nanako-chan.
Am I really a king?
No. No.
Then what am I? A prince?
No.
I have this fuzzy feeling that I'll find out sooner or later with your help, Sensei.
Big bro! Teddy! Is melon soda okay?
Okay. Sure, whatever. Okay. I think it's time for me to end my suffering for the day. Oh my goodness. That was, that was kind of awful. Ah! But does anybody have anything they'd like to say or share before we end stream? That was a time. It indeed was a time. Oh my. That was a stream. I feel like that was suffering. Oh my goodness. Why did they, like... They just had so many awful events in a row. Like, the band thing wasn't terrible at the end. But, like... But, like, these are just not great. These are not great. These are not great. Like, all of the little events in, like, 5 are cute. And the worst thing that happens in, like, the little events is that Ryuji's like, let's go hit on some girls. And it's like, Ryuji, I don't wanna. And Ryuji's like, too bad. We're gonna do it anyway. Which is, like, annoying, but it's not, like, whatever this is, you know? I feel like I rag on Persona 4 a lot. And it's, like, I do. But, like, I do like Persona. I do like Persona, I just... Man, it's really hard... It's really hard to, like, be like, yay, character events, when it's like, wow, half of the cast is awful, and I don't like them. Wow. Like, it's really funny, because I had a friend say that, like, I think it was that, like, the team, like the main character team in 4, they feel more like genuine friends. And I'm like, how? How? 'Cause Yosuke makes slightly homophobic remarks at Kanji all the time. Rize is like throwing shade at the girls all the time unnecessarily. Teddy is also Rize is like also like really trying to get under Kanji's skin with like some of the comments that she makes. And you just kind of a dick to him sometimes for no reason. And then Teddy makes all of these like really awful, terrible remarks and is kind of not a great friend. You know? Like, how many times has he just kind of like thrown the guys under the bus? And he keeps like verbally, sexually harassing all of the women in the game. How are these people friends? They're like the only people that I'm like, oh yeah, these seem like genuine friends is like Kanji and Yukiko. Like I could see Kanji and Yukiko like being chill with each other. Chie and Yukiko. You know, honestly, I could see Rize and Yosuke being friends just because, like, she doesn't care. She does not care about all of the very, like, questionable things that, like, he says. And then Naoto's definitely, like, the odd one out. And it's like, I get that you're grateful to them for saving your life, but why are you hanging out with these idiots? I don't understand. Like, this friend group does not seem genuine at all. Like, it really does. And I know that it doesn't happen because, like, we have, like, the other games that, like, go forward in time. Like, all of the Ultimax ones. But, like, once the job is done, most of these people have no reason to talk to each other again. And honestly, probably shouldn't for, like, you know, the, just so that they stop getting bullied. Because, like, that's the thing is that, like, so, friends, like, you know, kind of lightly bully each other, but this is, like, not okay. I don't know why someone would put up with this type of abuse. You know, not that it's, like, abuse, but, like, you know. I wouldn't put up with this shit. But that's just me, I guess. Okay. Let's go raid somebody. The only things that we have to raid is Skyrim and The Sims. But let's go to The Sims. Because we've already seen Skyrim this week. That's the only choices that we have. So I hope you're all okay with The Sims. Teddy just making things hot. Is The Sims hot, Drifter? I didn't know that The Sims was hot. Teddy's making things worse. Yeah, like, kind of. Like, he definitely very, oh god. Teddy does make things worse, but he's not the only problem. I'd strong check you, but I'm too poor for it. Speak Simlish to me. Okay. Okay. Let's... Drifter, why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me, man? Okay. 3... Three is... Okay. You had to do this for Night. Well, thanks for the co-conspiracy. Away. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have power in this chat without being a 3-tier sub and mod. All right. Well, we're going to start the raid. I thank you guys so much for coming to stream, and I will see you all later. Bye.
Hello? Oh my god, Donavante, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream?